Welcome to Aptitude Destination. Please pause the video and read the question completely. The number of parallelograms that can be formed from a set of four parallel lines intersecting another set of four parallel lines. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're asking how many parallelograms I can form from this. We know that this can be found by applying combination formula, which will be 4C2 into 4C2. But for those who are not sure of the concept, I'm going to give a clarity on the concept now. So basically, why are we using this formula and why do we put 2 here and why do we put 4 here? All these concepts. So let me explain with two lines first. So let me take two parallel lines intersecting another set of two parallel lines. If I had to ask you how many parallelograms can be formed from this, you would say one, right? Because only one is possible, that is this one. So this I would represent it as 2C2 into 2C2. Why is that? So basically what I am doing here is that from these two lines, let me choose another color. From these two lines, I'm selecting two lines. The only possibility is two. So I'm selecting two lines because to form a parallelogram, I need two parallel lines and then two parallel lines, right? So for the first two parallel lines, this one, I'm selecting two parallel lines out of the given parallel lines, which is only two in this case. So I'm taking two here. So from the given two parallel lines, I'm choosing two. And why do I put cross here? Because only with this, I won't be able to arrive at a parallelogram. I need both of this to arrive at a parallelogram. This means I'm taking these two parallel lines. So I'm taking these two parallel lines and I'm saying I need to choose two among them. And now I need both of these so that I can form a parallelogram. That is why I use cross symbol here. I cannot use plus here. If I use plus, this can individually be an answer, this can individually be an answer. That is how combination works. So for a better explanation, I'm going to increase the number of intersecting lines so that you'll understand it better. Let's take three parallel lines cross two. Okay. So now how many parallelograms can I form? If I had to solve it manually, I would say this is one, this is two, and this one, right? This is three. So I have three possibilities, three parallelograms that can be formed from this. Now, how do I solve it using combination formula? So from these three parallel lines, I want to choose two. Okay, so out of three, I'm going to choose two. So why do I use C here? Because I can choose any two. I can either choose this and this, or I can choose this and this, or I can choose this and this. For this purpose only, I'm using this combination formula. I hope this is clear. Now I have to cross it with these two parallel lines, right? So I can choose two parallel lines out of only two given here. So I'm putting 2C2. So now if you solve this, you will be getting the answer. 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 3 minus 2, that is 1 factorial, into 2 cross 2 is 1. So now if you solve this, you're going to get 3, right? So you got the answer using this formula. So this is the concept here. I'm going to give one more so that you can understand more clearly. And then any question of this sort can be solved by you very easily. So now let's say I'm giving you 4 and 2 here. Or let's say 3. So how will you solve this? You would take 4C2 because I can choose any two, either these two or these two or these two or these two. So many possibilities. So I'm taking a combination that can be combined with any of these three, right? I need to choose 2 from these 3. So I'm going to say 3C2, where I can choose any 2. These 2 or these 2, sorry, these 2 or these 2, or any of that sort. So if I solve this, I'm going to get the number of parallelograms that can be formed with 4 parallel lines intersecting with 3 parallel lines. All right, so this is the main concept. I hope this is clear for you guys. So now if you solve for 4 cross 4, what you're doing is that you're choosing any 2 from these 4 lines, that is 4C2, and crossing it with these 4 lines. Any 2 from these 4 lines, that will be 4C2. So now if you solve this, 4 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 4 minus 2 the whole factorial, cross 4 factorial, 2 factorial into 4 minus 2 the whole factorial. This will be 4 into 3 into 2 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 2 factorial, that is 2. So I can cancel this out, I can cancel this and say 6. So basically 6 into 6, that is 36 is our answer. So option D is the right answer. I hope you're clear with the NCR formula. Please do revise it if you're not. N factorial divided by R factorial into N minus R, the whole factorial is the formula.